are you? It's your favorite EuniUnni in the house today. I am continuing on with our empty series. We're going to be talking about ampoules and serums today, and I am in such a good spirit because I'm back from Bali, and you guys, you know what?
I was such a little happy camper over there.
I'm still very grateful and happy here, but
in Bali, the 7 days that I've had were
magical, you guys. I had so much fun, and even though my skin get a little bit effed up, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It too shall pass, and I know I can bring it down and calm it down. So I have a little bit of breakouts, a little bit of redness, but I'm not worried either. I'm gonna actually do another video very soon on that topic as well to share with you guys the steps that I took to calm my skin down fast. Anyways, I'm really happy with my little cup of coffee, so let's get this party started. Let's talk about all the ampoules, serums, empties, recommendations for different skin types, for different skin conditions and concerns. Let's go. Okay, first things first. These little thingamajiggies that looks very different than a regular serum slash ampoule container is bomb, you guys. This is the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum, Wrinkle and Retinal. But I actually used this eye serum all over my face, and there's a video that I did with BOJ. Let's hit that video right now. What if I said you do need eye cream? Recently, I was determined to find out whether eye creams were worth the money, and I was very surprised to find out that yes, it does make a difference. I can't speak to all eye creams out there, but I personally used the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum Ginseng and Retinal for 30 days straight and did a full-on clinical testing to see the results with my own eyes. The result? Huge. I applied the eye serum all over my face and neck, and because of its creamy texture, it was very moisturizing while not being too thick. Because it also contains ginseng retinal as the main ingredient, along with 2% of retinal liposome technology, I was definitely looking out for anti-aging results. So here are the results after 30 days. For my eye wrinkles, there was 16.02% improvement. For my neck wrinkles, there was 11.43% of improvement. We also saw improvement in skin brightness and skin redness as well, but the most surprising result was for my moisture level, which was increased by 118.26%, which was humongous. Also, what is amazing about this product is that you can use it every single day, and also if you use it as a very first step after your cleansing, it is more effective. If there are any other products you want or need to test for 30 days, comment below and I'll get right onto it. So after really seeing the results for myself with my own little eyeballs, I was so blown away, and I can't explain it, but even with all the improvements in, you know, the machinery and like the tests and stuff like that, putting everything besides, I saw it with my own little eyeballs. Like, I saw the difference. So ever since then, I've been always adding this into my routine. I bring it back. Sometimes when I want to kind of chill and kind of, you know, remove myself from any of the strong actives like Retinal, I do kind of let it go for a little bit, but I love it, and it is a very gentle formula. So for those of you that's actually a beginner to Retinal and you really want to try it, I think this is a really great one to start off with for beginners. For those of you that wants to continuously use it with other kind of actives too, I feel like you do have to kind of test it out to see how much of it or how, if you could switch it off or things like that, but this is so amazing. This one is pure Bombay. I want to highly recommend this one. All right, you guys, so we're going to talk about the next one, which is a vitamin C serum that I have been loving for this year. I started using this in exactly January of 2024. I got introduced to it by Sue, and I absolutely fell in love. I haven't really brought any other vitamin C's into my routine regularly after this one. I absolutely love it. It's the vitamin C serum from BENTON. I love it. This has 20% pure ascorbic acid. It has glutathione, it has vitamin E, it has ferulic acid. It is just a powerhouse. So within the 9 months, I've emptied out 3 bottles exactly, and this is the 3rd bottle, and I'm gonna show you like the last drop, if it has oxidized or not. We're gonna be able to check together. I am so grateful because BENTON has kindly sponsored this part of the video, but I actually said,
hey, let's do empties video. I've like emptied out 3 bottles. I absolutely love it.
And I wanted to show you guys the last drop because this is a waterless formula. Vitamin C easily gets oxidized by water, right? So and air too. So usually towards the end of using your bottle, you'll see that a lot of your vitamin C serums, it has changed colors. Or a lot of vitamin C serums, actually they purposely make it into a yellowish color when they first formulate it, so that once it gets a little bit oxidized, you won't be able to really see the difference. But did you guys know that vitamin C is actually white, the color white? And so this is white. And let's check the last pumps to see if it oxidized or not, because the first 2 bottles never oxidized, you know what I'm saying? So let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to. There you have it. It's white and it has not been oxidized. So this is something that you should definitely keep in mind when you are choosing your vitamin C products. And for me, honestly, vitamin C serums, there are so many different ones out there in the market, and the price range is so different. There's like ones that is so expensive, and there's ones that's really good price point but effective at the same time. So for me, I don't use vitamin C serums that's like too over the top, because I feel like you can find really good ones that's worth all of your penny, that's worth your buck, and is still effective. So this one I haven't switched out. I've been using it since January of 2024. I absolutely love it. I want to highly recommend it. BENTON has a lot of sales, especially on Amazon regularly. So make sure that you get it when it is on sale. I will make sure to leave all the details in captions once I do check, and in the description below. So do purchase it, especially when they are having the promotions, because usually they have up to like 30 or sometimes like 40%. And 2 things to remember is when you first put on the ampoule, usually a lot of vitamin C products, as soon as it hits with your skin, it will have this hint of warmth. And this is totally normal. Don't worry about it. It goes away in a few seconds. I kind of like the heat because it's only for a few seconds, and it really helps the formula to kind of melt down into your skin. So don't worry about that if you feel that. It's totally normal. Everybody feels it. And keep in mind that it is an airless pump. So because vitamin C is so sensitive to air, heat, light, they made it into an airless pump. So sometimes it's kind of hard to pump it out. Like, that's the only con you will have. Anyways, you get a little bit of exercise for your fingers and wrist while using your vitamin C too. So what's another great term for you kill 2 birds with 1 stone? I don't want to kill birds, Okay, tell me, comments below on the perfect expression for you get to do 2 things at the same time. And since we are talking about ampoules and serums, I wanted to let you know that the MEDICUBE Booster Pro device is so good. It is so good with certain ampoules or serums. Like, it fits so well with the BENTON one because this is very thick and gunky. And afterwards, you have this beautiful glow. So you will be able to use this together because it will glide on. There's other serums that everything's soaked in, so you have to continue on putting on while you do this. It goes boop, 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 like it stops in between. But this one, it just glides on smoothly. So if you do have the MEDICUBE Pro device, please use it together. I cannot emphasize enough, it's not for everyone, but if you are looking for like a spa level kind of experience and you can't go visit the dermatologist or a spa often, this is a really good one. I love that they have different modes in one product so you can target different concerns. Let me just kind of show you a video that I did before real quick. I think this will explain everything. This single device, MEDICUBE HR Booster Pro, will replace all your other devices. So basically this device has 6 different functions / modes. And of course, I had to test it out for you guys. I did a clinical testing result for 4 weeks. I used the device, especially the microcurrent mode, and I love the booster mode. That's my favorite combination. I did this 3 to 4 times a week for 4 weeks. The results, incredible. My face line contour was insane. Just look at the difference. My face looked lifted, and look at my forehead, eye area, around the mouth, and oh my gosh, do you guys see my double chin area? Also, the other results were incredible. Look at the results for my eye wrinkles. There was huge improvement, wrinkles around my mouth area, and for my skin texture as well, I had 60% of improvement. After seeing this result, I was literally sold. I have been raving about this to everyone around me. Right now, MEDICUBE is celebrating their global launch, so please do check it out, and guys, it's worth it. it's worth it. This device is really good. I feel like it's really worth the money if you are diligent with it. So yes, if you have any questions regarding this too, please drop it in the description below. But I feel like it suits a lot of the ampoules that I will talk about today. So I'll let you know if it goes together really well or if it kind of doesn't do a really good job with that ampoule. All right, so the next one, we're gonna move on to this one right here. This one has won the #1 spot for Olive Young ampoule / serum category for 10 consecutive years. Can you imagine if you created or formulated a product that won the #1 spot for 10 consecutive years? That is saying something. So I have to admit that it is really like, how should I say? It is annoying because they are pretty pricey. I mean, when you get it and when you use it and when you try it, it's definitely worth the money because the packaging itself is so bougie. You're gonna love the way it feels, the way it weights and everything, and the beautiful scent it has from the expensive, like the Bulgarian rose oil and things like that. But I do have to admit that you are pretty expensive. So I have to admit, I do get it when it's on sale. Like I get it at Olive Young sale, but you can get it at Amazon Prime. I think you can wait it out a little bit more because they always do have like sales on Amazon Prime. But I do really love this. If it was a little bit, I would say the price point, if it came down a little bit, I'm just so for this. Especially if you are looking for a more gentle formula. If you're like, oh, I don't like using pure vitamin C, pure ascorbic acid, or I don't want to use any strong actives, but I still want a little bit of brightening effect. I think this is a really good one. So this one is called the ISOI Blemish Serum. Very, very famous. You guys probably know this already. It has arbutin and maybe compared to like niacinamide and stuff like that, the good point about arbutin is that it inhibits melanocyte formation itself, which is most effective in preventing and alleviating your skin tone. So kind of think about it as arbutin reducing melanin production, and it helps to even out skin tone plus even redness. And it helps to stimulate collagen production and skin regeneration. So it's a really good ingredient, plus with the very expensive Bulgarian rose oil, as I mentioned. And yeah, so this has won 10 consecutive years for a good reason. I feel like if you haven't tried it yet, the experience of it you guys will love. Just how refreshing the texture is, how light it is, how easy it is, how you can add it on for both day and night routine, whatever skin condition you have at the moment. Even when it's irritated, you can still use. And yeah, just the way it feels when you grab it, and like just everything about it is a bit bougie and it's nice. So do get it when it is on promotion, and I have a feeling in my gut that in 2024 that it's still gonna win the award for ranking #1 in the ampoule and serum spot. Okay, so I couldn't have an empties video without talking about the famous, the viral, she is still the moment. This is the VT Reedle shot, and this is the 100. I love VT Reedle shot. I feel like it does suit my skin really well. However, it is causing voluntary like wound to your skin. So you have to remember that. So you can use this 365 days like a year. That's my thing. I have sensitive acne prone skin. I don't want to use this that often. But what I would do is I would use this in my routine, and then I would have like a month to kind of rest. Especially when I got like my Ulthera, when I got procedure, when you know your skin barrier is not in the best, like it's not happy with you, you don't want to use this, you know? But when you do want to pick a upper, like you're using everything, you've used, you know, this and that, but you feel like your skin is just still kind of blah, and there's nothing kind of that is giving you that difference or transformation, that's when I think you want to reach for VT Reedle shots. So I have used up to 700, but I like 100 the best, and I like 300 too. My skin is really good. I do want to highly recommend that you start off with 50. I have so many different videos regarding Reedle shots, so let me insert one for you right here. Hold up, look at the before and look at the after. These are real reviews from customers who used a viral VT Riddle shot, and they did a review with a microscopic camera. I've been sharing my VT Riddle shot journey with you guys for over 6 months now, and I have consistently been using this product because I see it genuinely working for my skin. Not just for skin texture improvement and that bomb-ass skin glow that you get the next day, but more recently, I have discovered that it has been working amazingly for my pores.
I mean, ever since I started, I knew that it made my pores look less visible. However, now that summer is coming up, I'm gonna use it for special care, especially to target my enlarged and visible pores.
This is everything you can ask for in a bottle right here. It's amazing to help to reduce the appearance of your pores, deliver that skin elasticity, especially for our Y-shaped droopy pores, and also to increase absorption of the following products that you apply afterwards. It does feel slightly tingly, prickly at first, and as the levels go up, you can feel it a little bit more. I do love using level 300 these days for targeting specific areas to tighten my pores. And oh my gosh, I had to show you guys Derek's before and after. This product is really something and is one of the few products that has helped to change my skin and Derek's skin drastically. And these days, VT is coming out with so many different products, right? Like Riddle Shot Cica, Riddle Shot Collagen, and this and that. There's so many different ones. So I am testing out everything. I just want to make sure to organize it and kind of give you the best recommendations, because it is something, like I mentioned, that it can be, how should I say, it can be harsh on your skin if you use it the wrong way. So you do have to find the level that suits you. You do have to use it in certain how-tos. You do have to use it like you have to keep the rules. Like you can't use 700 every single day or like 1,000 every single day, you know? You have to make sure to follow the rules of trying it like once a week and then adding a little bit more if you're okay with it and things like that. So I will get back to you. Comment below on all the Riddle products that you want me to review, and let me do a video for you very soon. However, I really love this. I've recommended to so many of my family members and friends. They absolutely love it. You just have to remember to keep all the rules that I've mentioned of the days that you want to use it, like how often, how frequent, how much amount of it, and also you want to make sure to use a really good moisturizer afterwards. So keep that in mind. All right, for the next one, this is the perfect combination with Riddle Shot. I've actually fell in love with Riddle Shot because I used this together. It just worked beautifully. And you know, when you find products that has such a great chemistry, you just love it. My skin drank this up like there's no tomorrow. I loved using the VT Riddle Shot 100, and I used the KRAVE Beauty Oil. This one I absolutely love. I have literally 3 empties, and it's just so amazing. I am a huge fan of Leah Yu for many years, like back in her YouTube years, like when she started off. She is like one of my idols, and I really love KRAVE Beauty's direction and the beliefs that they do have and the philosophy that they stand by. But this product, let's just talk about this product alone. I love it. It's so good. And when it first came out, it was so different than any other serums or ampoules that I've ever tried. It almost felt like a very light lotiony texture, like an emulsiony texture. I did even use it as like a moisturizer. So sometimes I would just go straight after cleansing, just this and then sunscreen, and I'm done. Or for a night routine, what I loved is after cleansing, I go straight in with this, and then I finish off with this. This is such a great combination together. If you have this at home, please try using it together like this. I think my skin was literally like in the best condition. I think that's why I fell in love with VT Riddle Shot, because these two combinations just worked magically together. The Oil is so amazing, especially if you have acne prone skin. This is actually, it says oil serum for breakouts. So you don't have to have breakouts to use this, if that makes sense. But if you do have acne prone skin, or if you do have breakouts, you can still use this. And oddly, it feels pretty oily. So if you are someone that has acne prone concerns, you might be like, is this gonna break me out? What's going on? But it doesn't. I think you do need the necessary appropriate amount of oils in your formulation, as well as your moisturizing agents too, even if you have oily skin or acne prone skin. Because one thing to keep in mind is that even if you have very oily skin, let's say that you use only light formulas, light like hydrating textures, and there's like not much of oiled content in there, your skin might signal to your brain saying,
we need more oil, we need more oil, we need to produce more oil.
so it might start producing over sebum production as well. So keep in mind that you need the right balance of both. And even if you do have oily skin, you need a really good balance of the oil and moisture content. So with that said, love this combo together. Please try it if you haven't tried it. Now, because we talked about VT Riddle Shot, something that can actually make a difference, like that can make your skin feel kind of different, like let me give you another recommendations. This I absolutely love. I don't use it every single day, and it's only recommended to use for night routine. It's very strong, but I love it. I love it for the transformation. This is Kaine Rosemary AHA Night Serum. It does have high percentages of the actives, but it is so freaking good, especially like for the weather these days, like summer, or I would say even autumn as well. When you are going through that period where there's a lot of dead skin cells, no matter like whatever you're doing with exfoliation, it's not working. Your skin just looks kind of dull and you have uneven skin tone. You just need a pick-a-rupper. This is it. This is so nice. It does sting a little bit though, especially when you apply it to like open acne and like little wounds and stuff like that. So please try to like avoid that, but the stinging just lasts for a very short time. I like to sandwich it kind of for a night routine with toner, and then I use a sheet mask and then I use it. The sheet mask kind of cushions out everything. So when I use this and then a cream, the next morning your skin looks fabulous. Like I don't like to use ampoules or serums that's like too concentrated with high actives. I feel like some ingredients you don't need that high of an percentage. It has 7% rosemary leaf extracts and 9% AHA, which is very high percentage, but it works beautifully, I feel like, for the specific concerns that you might have. And you don't have to use this every night. I like to use it like once a week or twice a week when I do have these concerns. And it is the best for small bumps. Like for whiteheads, this works. It exfoliates, it improves skin texture, it will improve your blackheads as well, and your makeup will go on flawlessly. So before a very important event, or before like when my makeup has to look good the next day, I always use this at night. It really gives you promising results. And that is one of the reasons why I did add it in my box. So check out my summer box, you guys. We have sold 1,400 boxes. I'm so grateful. We're down to our last 100. So if you guys are interested, please do get your hands on the last stocks. And I'm so grateful because a lot of people bought 2 and they bought 1 and they bought extra, and some people bought 5 and another person bought 8. So I'm so grateful. They're all sharing it with their family and friends and loved ones who are skincare geeks, and I'm so grateful. So check out details in the description below, but absolutely love this. Another great combination with the Riddle Shot, or another great ampoule combination with the MEDICUBE Booster Pro, is this product right here. And this is the VT PDRN Essence. This one is very good, especially if you have dry skin too. And if you're looking for repairing and restoring and like anti-aging benefits, you will absolutely love. The texture itself is very, very gunky, and it's really, really rich. So that's why it goes really well with the MEDICUBE device. It will not like boop, boop, but it will continue on for you to be able to do the circular motion and move on to other areas very easily. And it's just a really good combination together. And PDRN is the ingredient that everybody's talking about. There's so many brands coming out with PDRN products now, and there's so many different PDRN injections too. So I'm gonna talk about that. I get mine at Circle Clinic, and I absolutely love Circle Clinic. I love how it's very expensive though compared to other places, but it's very private. Like it's not one of those like dermatology factories where you're like, let's go, let's go, let's go, like go, 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 go kind of. But when you save money and you really want to treat yourself, that's where where I go. And one of the reasons why I really like Circle Clinic is they only recommend things that you can handle. Like, I feel like a lot of dermatologist places, you shouldn't be getting like 10 procedures at once. Like, honestly, like it should be maximum. I know you're on vacation, so maybe like 4 or like 3 or whatever the combination works, that you can get it all at once. And then maybe towards the end of the trip, they tell you come one more time and things like that. But some places they're like, whatever, you know, like just get it all done, it'll be okay, and things kind of like that. And that's actually not the case, and that's not the best case for your skin. So I feel like Circle Clinic and the doctors, they're definitely focus more on what's the best for this person's like condition right now, circumstances. Like, you know, they understand that you only have like 5 days here or like 7 days. Like, what can we do for the best thing for their skin, you know? But the other places, I think they're thinking more of like their kind of business benefits a little bit more compared to like what's the best suited for this person's skin. So anyways, with that said, Circle Clinic is a little bit more pricey than other places, but I will try to find other recommendations that has lower prices but still really good services too. But I love Circle Clinic. I also like Fine Clinic as well, but I like Dr. Kim. I haven't gotten procedures from other doctors as well, but two of my friends got it from different doctors, the other Dr. Kim, and they said it's good. I like Dr. Kim, who was in my video, and I did interviews with them. He did my procedure, so I know that he's good. So yeah, but the one thing bad about Fine Clinic is that you can't really choose your doctors. Even if you do like make appointments before. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my voice?
I think I got too excited when we're like dermatologist, facial treatments, it gets me excited. Hold on.
Yeah, even if you make reservations way beforehand and say, hey, can I please get it by Dr. Kim, like who, you know, who did EuniUnni's like procedures, blah blah blah. I don't think you can choose your doctors. That was the thing that they told me. So that's like the only thing. But maybe if you're like, please or something, maybe it could happen. But yeah, any calories. So with that said, why did we talk about this? Oh, PDRN. Oh, and going back to Circle Clinic, they do injections, and they do it in this no NP method, like no pain method. So they would do it with the machine, and it doesn't like get embossed. You know, every like injection you get, the PDRN or the boosters, you have little bumps everywhere. Of course, it calms down after like 2 days or whatever. But they have this new technology where they use the machines so that it's very fine and it doesn't hurt. Of course, you have to get numbing cream, but it didn't hurt compared to the other boosters that I've gotten. So it was so nice, and I didn't have the little bumps all over my face. So I can go on and move on with my life, you know, like right afterwards. And especially for those of you that are traveling, I know that you have a busy packed schedule. I know that you have so many plans ahead, so you wouldn't really want like embossed skin and walking around, you know? Not that it's weird in Korea though, you know, you do your thing, girl. Like, we all understand. Everybody really takes care of their skin, so they know what's going on. So, you know, but anyways, with that said, VT's PDRN is really good. I love this. It's very effective. It is a bit pricey, so please do get it when they are having like their sale. I feel like it's really worth it. You don't even need a large amount of it. Just small amount goes a long way, but it is very rich and velvety. So if you don't like that kind of texture, there's other alternatives, I feel like. And also this is vegan PDRN. I think that's the biggest thing. Some people are kind of turned off that PDRN itself is, you know, salmon sperm DNA, you know, so it's not vegan. But other like lighter textures that I want to recommend is HEVEBLUE's Centella one is really good. Very light formula, love it. I also have this with me right now. It's the MEDICUBE PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. This is also from Salmon PDRN, but I wanted to try it with you guys. So I brought this together. I've never tried it. I really did want to try it with you guys today in this video. This is not even opened on their US site. Like, you can find it at Olivion Global site. So you can check that out. I think it was like $33 without discount, but you can always use my code, baby. Unicorn 2022 for extra discounts, even on top of any promotions. So keep that in mind for Olivion affiliate. But this one I have never tried, but I wanted to try it in this video with you guys. Beautiful pink texture. I think this will be very eye-catching, and it has 5 types of peptides. Oh, and rose PDRN. So it does smell like roses. I don't think it's that strong though, but there was like a hint of something that I absolutely loved. Let's try this. Oh, that's a color that I haven't seen in many serums. You could really smell the rose, but it's not as like strong or overpowering. I like the light formula. Very, very, very light. And I think this will work really well with the Booster Pro together too, because it kind of glides on. There are certain ampoules that helps the device to glide on. So yeah, I think I do understand. Maybe we can use this together. But I will definitely check this one out. If you check out the link and description, it felt like it really like stood by its like results and effectiveness. So I will definitely use this and try this long term and get back to you guys. But I love it. First impression, really good. All right, so the next one is actually for all my sensitive skin people out there, all my homies, you know, all the people that have very similar concerns as me. A lot, I hope you can't hear that. That's Zerupa flushing his toilet after his poo-poo, probably. It's okay. How was your poo-poo? Anyway, so a lot of people were asking me like,
Babe, what are you using these days, especially when your skin is not in the best condition? And
especially for calming, and that just focuses on that alone. Like, what are you using? And this, I honestly didn't want to love it because I was like, another numbers in product that's gonna win my heart, because numbers in products are so awesome. Like sometimes I'm like, who is the freaking formulator? Like they make really good products. Like a lot of brands come out with so many different products, right? But like, you know how you like some, you like one of the products or you like few of the products, but numbers in, they have so many different products, but I like a lot of them. So I'm like,
Dang, whoever's like doing the formulation, like you should get like a bonus for this.
this one, I thought it would be like another simple calming product. And yes, it does just have the effects more of calming and restoring. But if you are a skincare girly that has sensitive skin and reactive skin like myself, it is a lifesaver. Like it helps. Like you need products to calm your skin down. That's like your biggest concerns that you mostly have, you know? Of course, yes, anti-aging, yes, pore care, yes, lack of elasticity, but at the end of the day, there's more days that my skin is reactive and mad at me and it's damaged and it's just needs calming and love. So for me, for those days, I really loved discovering this. I haven't come across a calming serum that I really liked. So I emptied this one out pretty quickly. So it's the #1 serum from Numbers In. I love it. It just is exactly what it is. It's a soothing serum. And if you want to just kind of focus on that, I think this is a really good one. Very light and fresh texture. I left a little bit for us to see together. Yes, we are almost out. But more of a very light hydrating finish and watery formula. That feels like that needs a little bit of love to soak in, but it does feel very light and cooling on the skin when you first apply it. More than high oil and moisturizing content, it's definitely more on the hydrating side, so you do need a really good cream to finish off with, but this is a really good one. Yeah, if you're looking for like a good calming, soothing serum, definitely check this one out. All right, you guys, so this is the last one, last but not least, and I really enjoyed this one. This is something that I feel like texture-wise, it does not feel like a pore lifting ampoule. Like it literally just feels like a very hydrating and moisturizing ampoule that you would use. And it also has a very gentle formula too. This is SUNGBOON Editor's Green Tomato Pore Lifting Ampoule. It targets so many different effects with just one bottle. I feel like if you have multiple skin concerns, especially if you are like me, let's say, okay, one of the biggest things right now is you have oily T-zone. Like I have oily T-zone, you know what I'm saying? So it helps to control sebum. But at the same time, because I have oily sebum, I have pore enlargement concerns. So pore enlargement is one of my biggest things that I do in the long term. I always kind of want to focus on. So that alone, this is like really good for pore tightening. So for those of you that really wants to focus on pore care, that wants to control sebum, but at the same time, you want to lift. You want to lift and tighten those enlarged pores. I think this is amazing. I haven't seen drastic results by this ampoule alone, to be honest with you, but I love it. Like, I think it really does help if you add it in long term. And I think I got procedures done together for my pores like while I was using this. So I think that boosted the effect, obviously. But this is something that I actually repurchased and I just put it in my vanity. Like, I need at least like 1 or 2 stocks of. There's not many products like that, but this definitely is now in that category where I need 1 or 2 stocks, like in the back, where I feel kind of like I need it, I want it, and things like that. So this is really good if you're looking for a light, refreshing texture, but that also will focus on your pores and overall skin elasticity. I think you will absolutely love. I think teen unicorns, or for those of you in your 20s, will absolutely love it too. I'm in my 30s, I'm 38, and I still love it as well. And after I empty this out, right now I am using this one. This is a BIODANCE Pore Tightening Collagen Ampoule. I love it. Such a refreshing light texture once again. But I feel like it just works beautifully. I don't know if it's because I used it with the mask together, but every time, like I use the PHA toner that they have. Oh, let me bring that up. Okay, so I have brought it. So this is really good. I love their Skin Refining Mild PHA toner. I love, it just has a funky smell. I think it's from the PHA, but it just has a funky kind of smell, but it's totally worth it. Love this one. And then you have to use this serum, and then the cream from the same line. I love the cream. It has a very chewy kind of texture, but when you put it on your skin, it just kind of like melts, and you're gonna absolutely love it. So the 3 combinations together, and then do the hydrogel mask, the pink one. It's so nice. I think if I've been doing that like once or at least twice a week, and my skin, even through all the Bali craziness of the sun and like so much.
Oh my god, Bali was so nice, by the way. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go back. Oh my gosh, Indonesian food. Woo! So freaking good. And the cocktails. Oh my gosh, the Balinesian like cocktails. I love you, Bali. I miss you. I'm gonna save money to go back. I love you, Bali. Wait for me. Don't forget me.
But anyways, yes. So even through all the sun damage and everything, my skin looks pretty okay. I think thanks to those combinations too. So I really, really enjoy that. And I loved using that combination together on the flight too. So going to Bali and coming to Bali, I did that routine. It was so wonderful on flight. It's just so fun to use a hydrogel mask on the flight. I feel like you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. Like, I'm the only one doing this. Me and like one other Korean girl that I saw doing the mask. But anyway, so that felt really good. And yeah, my skin just loves this combination. I feel like if you have only tried the hydrogel mask, try this combo together. It's gonna be so amazing. Okay, you guys, thank you guys for enjoying this video as much as I did. I was so excited. There's so many great serums and ampoules, and I think this is the category that I feel like I don't feel like too stingy when I'm actually choosing a product, because it is the most effective and concentrated. So I feel like I'm more definitely like, okay, let me try this, even if it's a little bit more pricier. But yes, I feel like there's so many great formulas that I've talked about, so please do try them. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. And what else? We have cream coming up. So the last one is cream and sunscreen. So stay tuned in. I love you. I love you. 사랑해요. 고마워요 for loving the empty series. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, my unicorns.